soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force. You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war, and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, last night, when I spoke with you about the fall of Rome, I knew at that moment that troops of the United States and our allies were crossing the Channel in another and greater operation. It has come to pass with success thus far. And so, in this poignant hour, I ask you to join with me in prayer. Almighty God, our sons, pride of our nation, this day have set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our republic, our religion, and our civilization, and to set free a suffering humanity. Lead them straight and true. Give strength to their arms, stoutness to their hearts, steadfastness in their faith. They will need thy blessings. Their road will be long and hard. For the enemy is strong. He may hurl back our forces. Success may not come with rushing speed, but we shall return again and again. And we know that by thy grace and by the righteousness of our cause, our sons will triumph. They will be sore tried by night and by day, without rest, until the victory is won. The darkness will be rent by noise and flame. Men's souls will be shaken with the violences of war. For these men are lately drawn from the ways of peace. They fight not for the lust of conquest. They fight to end conquest. They fight to liberate. They fight to let justice arise and tolerance and goodwill among all thy people. They yearn but for the end of battle, for their return to the haven of home. Some will never return. Embrace these, Father, and receive them, thy heroic servants, into thy kingdom.
John in the NBC newsroom in New York.
And for us at home,
we may be approaching a
fathers, mothers, children, wives, sisters, and brothers of brave men overseas, whose thoughts and prayers are ever with them. Help us
says that
Almighty
fighting
God,
is taking place between the Germans
to
and invaders
rededicate
forces on the
ourselves
Normandy
in
Peninsula,
renewed
about
faith
31 miles
in
southwest
Thee,
of Le Havre. Another bulletin
in this
also
hour
from
of
Berlin
great
Radio
sacrifice.
and unconfirmed says the British-American landing operations
Many
against
people
the
have
western coast
urged
of
that I
Europe
call
from
the
sea
nation
and from the air
into a
are
single
stretching over the
day
entire
of special
area
prayer.
between Cherbourg and Le Havre.
But
Distance
because the
about 60
road is
miles.
long
I
and the
repeat,
desire
there
is great,
no confirmation. And here's another
I
bulletin
ask
just
that
in.
our
ANB, the
people
German agency,
devote
says
themselves
that this is unconfirmed,
in a
but the most
continuance
important air
of
drones in the
prayer
area of the Normandy Peninsula of
as
France
we
have
rise
been
to
wiped
each
out.
new
Now, I
day,
presume that means wiped out
and
by
again
the
when
Allies.
each day is
As you may
spent,
have heard on earlier broadcasts,
let words
all
of
three
prayer
German
be
news
on our
agencies
lips,
have begun broadcasting
invoking Thy
these
help
stories
to
that
our
the invasion
efforts.
is here, but there is no
Give
Allied
us
confirmation
strength
as
to
yet.
strengthen
First
our
report came
daily
out
tasks,
shortly after midnight, and since
to
then we've been
redouble
flooded with
the
reports from
contributions we
Berlin.
make in the
Paris
physical
Radio, strangely enough,
and the
has not
material
confirmed
support
any of these reports.
of our armed forces.
And now we have just been informed
And let our
that
hearts
we
be
can
stout
expect in a very few
to
seconds,
wait out
in a very
the
few
long
seconds, a
travel,
very important broadcast from
to
the
bear
British
sorrows
capital.
that may
And
come,
so now we take you
to impart
to
our
London.
courage unto our sons, wheresoever they may be.
Number 1 will be released
And,
to the press
O Lord,
and radio
give us
of the
faith.
United Nations in
Give us
10
faith in
seconds.
Thee,
Repeat.
faith
10
in our
seconds
sons,
from now.
faith in each other, faith in our united crusade. Let not the keenness of our spirit ever be dull.
Under the command of General Eisenhower,
Let not the impacts of temporary
five
events,
naval forces
of temporal matters of but fleeting moments,
began
let
landing
not
Allied
these
armies
deter
this
us
morning on
in
the
our
northern coast of
unconquerable
France.
purpose.
The communique will be repeated.
With Thy blessing, we shall
Under the
prevail
command of General Eisenhower,
over the unholy forces
Allied
of our
naval
enemy.
forces,
Help
supported
us
by
to
strong
conquer
air
the
forces,
apostles of greed
began landing
and
Allied
racial
armies this
arrogancy.
morning on the northern coast
Lead
of
us to the
France.
saving of our country,
This ends the reading
and
of
with our
communique
sister
number
nations
1
into a
from
world
Supreme
unity
Headquarters,
that will
Allied
spell
Expeditionary
a
Force.
sure peace,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is New York.
a peace
NBC News
invulnerable
again.
to the
Men and women of the United
schemings
States,
of
this is a
unworthy
momentous
man,
hour in world history. This
and a
is
peace
the invasion of
that will let
Hitler's
all
Europe,
men
the zero
live in
hour of
freedom,
the Second Front. The
reaping
men of
the
General
just
Dwight Eisenhower
rewards
are
of
leading
their
the landing
honest
barges,
toil.
fighting their way up the beaches into the
Thy
fortress of Nazi
will
Europe.
be
They are
done,
moving in from the sea to
Almighty
attack the enemy
God.
under a mammoth cloud of fighter planes,
Amen.
under a ceiling of screaming shells from Allied warships. The first news flashes do not say, but a large proportion of this assault is believed to be in the hands of American men. They are making the attack side by side with the British Tommies who were bombed and blasted out of Europe at Dunkirk. Now, at this hour, they are bombing and blasting their way back again. This is the European front, once again being established in fire and blood, not only by the Americans and British, but by many allies in the fight against Axis aggression.